Okay, let me see, can I sort this out? Hello YouTube, this is Greg. Thanks for stopping by. Wanted to have a quick chat about stoves for hiking. Over the course of my life, I've liked walking on trails and climbing on mountains in 6 of 7 continents. And it's been the part that renews me in my personal life. And at the shy side of 60, I have mostly narrowed my stove and cooking options down to 2 things, depending on whether I'm hiking by myself, which pushes me to go as light as I possibly can, or whether I'm going to be in a group and we can share the load of our equipment, and one of us is carrying cooking equipment for the entire group. So let me turn this around and I'll show you what I got. Okay, let's see, here we go. Over the years I've used trioxane with a Esbit looking folding aluminum Scout stove. I've used the Trangia alcohol stoves. I've made stoves out of cat food cans and Coke cans and everything else that's ultra light. But as I shared, just shy of 60, I have lost patience with what I need to prepare food at the end of a long hiking day. So my options have narrowed mostly down to these 2 products by Mountain Safety Research. The little stove in the back, this one is my original Whisperlight. I've had it for 30-something years, and it's aftermarket platform to stabilize it. This is one that I've had for not quite as many years. I think this one's about 15 years old. It was a multi-fuel option for a stove. I learned pretty quick, don't ever use gasoline with it, though you can, because it cruds it up and then you have to maintain it, which I found to be a pain in the neck. I tried alcohol in it 1 year and will never do it again, because when alcohol gasifies, it can get away from you pretty quick. So I have, in the modern age, I do only ever use white gas in these things. For my hiking alone options, I use this little Toaks titanium pot, a small canister, and their venerable, very well known pocket rocket. And this works pretty good in most of the conditions that I hike in. Sometimes in the winter and up above the tree line, when the temperature is in the 30s at night, this one doesn't work as well, so I will switch to, if I'm at elevation or in cold temperatures, I'll switch to a liquid fuel stove, which is one of these. This one's a little lighter. This one is more sure, especially handy if you're in a group and with an expedition group. Similarly, my filter options change a little bit whether I'm hiking by myself and going ultralight, or whether I'm in a group or an expedition. So let me fire up one of these and I'll show you how they work. Okay, here's the Whisperlight. And I did not take a video of the start process on it. What you do, you hook it up, clamp it off, give it about 20 pumps, and then which gets a little bit of liquid in it, and then you do that. It's awesome. And so what that does is it puts some liquid down in the bottom in this little place where there's the wick. And once it cooks off and heats up the top, then the liquid will gasify as it comes out, and then you can use the thumb control up here to add more gas. You can also give a few more pumps and really fire this thing off, and it works super well, especially at elevation. We've used this above 8,000 meters at base camp. I've taken this on all the 8,000 meter peaks that I've climbed and especially useful when the weather's cold. Something about the little canister stove makes them a little problematic once the weather gets cold and the gas gets finicky in the bottom of the thing. And it's not the end of the world. You can be above the tree line and in cold temperatures and keep it under your arm or keep it in your backpack where it'll stay pretty warm, and it fires off and cooks pretty fast. But this will probably be our group camping equipment for our section of the Appalachian Trail through the Smokies this week. Okay, thanks. See you the next time.